Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077. We're here at the place called Clouds, still looking for Evelyn. And I mean, we already got some idea what happened here. She had some kind of incident. It's kinda hard to tell what exactly happened there. Maybe she was hacked, because apparently that's a thing in this world when you have a chip in your brain. But we still need to find out where she went after that. And for that purpose, we are going to talk to this guy, Tom, who, by the way, has a disappointingly normal name. Everyone else has like a celestial name, or a name connected to some kind of weather phenomenon, like sky, or rain, or gale, or something like that. And his name is just Tom. I mean, come on, what is that? But okay, let's go and talk to him.
Hi. I think something might have gone wrong here. Not really sure, don't have your details? Sorry, no idea what I'm supposed to do.
It's okay, I am not a customer.
You sure your VIP card checks out? Had a sitch once, payment bounced, and I was ripped out of the sesh the same way. Docked it from my pay, they did.
Relax. You don't need any data, don't need any deeds. I'm not a customer. Here to talk. To you, specifically. Not to be with a doll. Tom, is that it?
Uh-huh.
Alright, I want to talk to you about Evelyn.
Need to get in touch with Evelyn Parker. It's important.
You and me both. Tried calling her a bunch of times. No luck.
Mean to say she's not here?
She had an accident. Needed to go to a special clinic in Osaka. Or Oslo. I think it was Oslo. For a new faceplate.
Okay. Osaka or Oslo, which is it? Yeah, these places are not even remotely in the same area. So which is it?
Osaka or Oslo? Which was it?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
Okay, but why Oslo? Just for a new faceplate. But okay, I'm familiar with the accident.
That accident involved a client, did it? Found blood in her booth.
You know, shit like that happens here sometimes.
And everyone's cool with that.
We get new implants, recovery leave, and, well, sometimes even a payout.
Great.
Now that I think about it, it is weird she went away so far.
Yeah, it is weird. I'm pretty sure there's enough Ripper dockers around that could give her a new faceplate. No reason to send her to Oslo, or Osaka for that matter. So, did she tell you she was leaving?
Tell you herself she was skipping town?
Nah, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
That is very suspicious. So, where can I find this Woodman?
Where can I find this Woodman?
Probably got his feet up in the back office. Except it's off limits to customers.
Don't worry about that. But tell me more about this guy.
Woodman. Who is he?
Mr. Forrest. But everybody calls him Woodman. Never really known why.
Okay, Mr. Forrest then. What's his thing?
He's kinda like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
Got it.
Alright, I guess I will
Could it
go
be
and...
Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man can only dream. The skull sponges in these dolls. Ugh, that's what they should be replacing.
Do you really have to give a commentary on everything? Says the person playing a game giving commentary on everything. But okay, I guess we will go and try to find that Woodman. Okay, it's through this door, presumably. First of all, I may want to turn out some of these cameras. And maybe I find another way inside. This is just back down. Oh, I see. The guy is walking away. I think I actually turn it on. Can I just open it? Let's quickly sneak inside and close the door behind me. Okay, so we're inside restricted area now. Oh, hang on a second. But we have some people around here. Anyway, let's see. Okay, we can go through here, and I have enough technical ability to actually open this. There we go. However, I may want to deal with this guy anyway, just to be on the safe side. Who knows whether he's going to come out on the corridor at some point. And I mean, this is just see-through from this side, right? Although you can kind of activate it, so it can be see-through from both sides. But I think it's fine at the moment. I hope this guy is not actually trying to come inside here. But I don't think he will. And I closed the door, so hopefully no one will suspect anything. And there's something I could have picked up. I should have done this while I could, but maybe we get another chance for this. However, what is this? I mean, this is specifically marked with like a looking glass. Shard. Schedule board for cloud security. Jeremy White status turn on. May want to read this right away. Archive conversation Harry Flint and Jeremy White. Harry Flint, subchum, let's swap shifts for set. Bro, we ain't swapping shit. Come on, I'm begging you. Forget it, man. Set is always a fucking train wreck. For fuck's sake. My kid ran away from home. So go look for him. Maybe you'll find him before set. I know where he is. Gotta go to my parents on set to borrow $Euros to pay off the scavs. Those psychos will grind him up into scop if I don't pay. I'm on my fucking knees, dude. Fine. Okay? So he didn't really run away, but he was like kidnapped by scavengers? I'm not entirely sure why this is important though, and it seems to be important because they put a special marker on it, but okay. Let's continue to look around though. Can I climb through here? Just to pick up some stuff here. I mean, this is clearly not where I have to go. Oh, suddenly the window is closed. How did that happen? Anyway. Let's keep going. It seems that this over here is where I have to go. But first, let me look around a little bit. Oh, there's someone inside here. Yeah, maybe I should deal with him first. Don't get up. Don't get up. And you won't get hurt. There we go. Also, I will probably want to look at your computer. Okay, there's quite a bit of stuff going on here, but before I read all of that, let me make sure that no one else is around. Because unlike reading shards, I think reading computers doesn't like, you know, stop time, and people can still see you. Again, we have...
Bouncer schedule.
Okay. And why is this important? Schedule board for cloud security contains info for cloud security last update yesterday. I guess I'm going to read this as well. Schedule changes incident report. Flint and you shift change. Tuesday, commotion in VIP area. Client's VIP card expired. Wednesday, all currently employed security called in for emergency. Tiger Claws reinforcements called. Thursday, fight between two clients, both escorted off premises. Friday, doll called security. Client was threatening her. Client escorted off premises. Problem with payment. Friend paid for client. Client refused to leave club, escorted off premises. Saturday. Okay, this is the shift change that we've read about earlier. Client lost consciousness at the bar. Recovered by trauma team. Fight broke out at the entrance. Payment was rejected. Client was making a scene. Doll beat up. Client fainted in a booth. Resuscitated by doll. Group of 3 clients refused to leave club, escorted off premises. So is any of these incidents the one with Evelyn? Could be doll beat up, but it's very vague. Assuming it happened on Saturday. I don't actually remember if it has been specifically stated when it happened. So again, not sure if this is actually useful.
Something spooked them. Right there, see that? 2 a.m. They hauled every last security man to the club. Looks like they called Tiger Claws for backup, too.
Okay, so that's probably the important detail. So it didn't happen on Saturday, it was one of the other days. Okay. What else do we got here? Kendachi New Spring Catalog. I can probably read this later. Now let's have a quick look around. But it looks pretty safe. Okay, so this is just back to where we came from. Ooh. Looks like we have some useful stuff in here as well. Pack of cigarettes. What is this? Evelyn's schedule. Here we go. Evelyn's schedule. Monday, Wendy D, 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. cloud shift. Tuesday, Nails, 3 p.m. Thomas B lunch. Wednesday, 10 p.m. Mustachioed Turd dinner. Thursday, Jerry O'Connell meeting. Friday, cloud shift. Saturday, Judy breakfast cancelled. Okay, I guess it happened on Friday. Because she didn't get to meet Judy on Saturday anymore. Okay. Anyway, what else do we got here? Hot dog. Also, there's something in this one as well. Another hot dog. Yeah, some of these can be opened, but it's kind of hard to see. Evelyn's handbag. A fancy handbag that belongs to Evelyn Parker.
Left her purse.
Could have had more than one.
All her shit's in it, though. Must have left in a hurry.
Yeah, I think she may not have been conscious when she left after that incident. Okay, I think... Okay, I still haven't opened all of them. It's kind of hard to see which of them have something useful inside. Let's make sure we checked all of them. Okay. Looks like we got them all. Anyway. What else do we have here? Okay, we can open this in 2 different ways. Can't go through here. And yeah, this looks like it's just a way out of here. I can't use the elevator anyway. Okay, so I feel that I have looked at everything now. So now let's go to the place where we actually want to go. Interrogate Woodman.
No clients allowed in here.
Oh, he's hidden behind the computer.
Well, dear, and close the door on the way out, would ya? As you can see, I'm very busy.
But I'm looking for Evelyn Parker.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker.
Got nobody working here by that name.
But she used to. What happened to her?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a unicorn to set her up for life.
I don't think so.
You could do better. Try Roxy over at Booth 2. Same heart-shaped ass. Behavioural chip will do the rest. Won't feel any difference.
That's not why I'm here. You look like a reasonable man. Not really. Let's make a deal. You don't understand what's at stake. Tell me where Evelyn is. I'm not sure how reasonable he is, but I guess we can at least try to make a deal. Might be the fastest way to get what we want.
Look to me like a reasonable man. I think we can work something out.
And you look to me like a psycho bitch who's never been ghosted by her Bill or Beau before. But go on. I'm listening.
Alright, he's listening. I'll pay for info, sorry, done playing nice. Sure, I would be willing to pay you for it.
You've got info, I've got Eddie's. It's a fair trade. What's your price?
You need to pull your head out of your ass. Eddie's will buy you a horse here, not snitches. I look like either of those to you?
Well, you look certainly like someone who is interested in earning money. You look worse than that, just want to make a donation, sorry, done playing nice. Yeah, what about a donation?
Told you what you looked like. Don't tell me you weren't listening. Surely a reasonable man like yourself wouldn't mistake a donation for a bribe.
Real pleasure chatting. But just where exactly do you see this going?
I wanna end up like Jotaro Shobo. I'll tell the media everything. Your bosses should know how you treat customers. Could end you with my bare hands. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. Okay, so apparently I have decided to change the tone a little bit here. And instead of trying to bribe him, I will just threaten him. Because all of these options are essentially threats of some sort. But I kind of like this one because we did kill Jotaro ourselves, so this is an interesting little callback.
Clouds is under Tiger Claw control, isn't it?
It's none of your fucking biz.
Guessing you heard about Jotaro Shobo?
Shobo had an accident.
Shobo had an unlucky meeting. Could crush you with my bare hands. Not really an accident, more like a very unlucky meeting.
What Shobo had was a very unfortunate meeting with me. Just happened to be his last. Wouldn't want this to be your last meeting, would ya?
Of course not. Never wanted to be anything like Shobo.
Alright. I guess you can be reasonable after all, huh?
Girl you're looking for, Parker?
I'm listening.
She ain't here.
Tell me something I don't know. Like, where is she?
Think you know how things work around here. But you don't know shit.
Well, explain it to me.
Dolls aren't here to give you pleasure and satisfaction out of the goodness of their soul. They're workers. Their job's to generate profit.
I understand that. So you're saying Evelyn stopped bringing in profits?
Evelyn stopped pulling profit?
No denying that, sadly for her.
Saw what she did to the client. She get spiked or something?
Whatever or whoever fried her circuits, it came from outside our subnet. They played their deck like a virtuoso. Her chip was fucking rot. Believe you me, we tried to fix it. Didn't even come close.
So she was hacked in some way. Does this happen often?
They common? These kind of accidents?
Ever used tech that never broke? Didn't think so. Behavioural chip splits you right down the middle. Some people plain lose their minds. And for everyone that does, there's a dozen in line to replace them.
But I mean, this didn't just break. Someone broke it, right? So get to the point.
This you talking it out straight? What happened to Evelyn?
Got an order from up high to recycle her.
Recycle?
You killed her?
No. I found a Ripper doc who was willing to take a look. Yeah, he said he knew something or other.
Okay, but that Ripper doc is not in Oslo, right? That's just something you told the other dolls. But yeah, why did you do that?
You took her to the Ripper instead of following orders. Didn't take you for someone with balls.
For fuck's sake, I'm not running a slaughterhouse here.
No.
Only recycle as a last resort.
Recycle?
And family always gets a call. If there is any.
Okay.
Think there are any daddies out there willing to change the diapers of a brain-dead little slut on the verge of cyberpsychosis?
Probably not.
Casting him out on the street ain't an option either. Can't risk tanking our cred.
So recycle basically means you kill them and then probably use their implants for other dolls or something. Well, I guess it's better than a bullet to the brain?
Anything's better than a bullet to the brain.
You know, that's what every doll says. I'm starting to like you. You looking for work by any chance?
Not really. So, you invested eddies in Evelyn, I assume.
You invested your own eddies to help poor, unprofitable Evelyn? Please.
You got me. Ripper's the one who paid me.
Huh.
For a broken doll.
People got all kinds of kinks. Trust me, I know, considering where I work. Fingers is a real specimen, though.
Fingers?
Got all the fetishes, even the ones you've never heard of. I'm sure he found her a nice niche.
Great. I'm starting to believe that maybe a bullet to the brain would have been better after all. But yeah, give me the name and address, please.
The Ripper. Name and address.
Don't know a last name.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not. Goes by Fingers. Clinic's in some godforsaken alley up on Jig Jig Street. Want to find Evelyn? Look there.
All right.
Don't come back here. Ever. While you're at it, take the elevator. Quicker you're out of here, the better.
At least that's one clue I can work with. Talk to Johnny.
Doc Fingers on Jig Jig Street. Sounds like a co-ed's wet dream.
Yep, I guess we will have to talk to him to find out exactly what happened here. Also, I just remembered that I totally forgot to read the computer. But I think I still have time to do that. So, what do we got here? Maybe I'm going to look at the messages first. Booth 11. I'll be needing access to Booth 11 and all recordings from inside going back a month. From Ginger Lane Investigation Services to Cloud Security. I mean, that's where Evelyn had her incident. Detective Lane from the Woodman to Cloud Security. Please do not prevent Detective Lame from doing her fucking job. If she wants all the recordings, cough them up. And nobody goes in 11 until I give the all clear. Alright. So at least he wasn't trying to prevent an investigation. So what do we got here? Jose Allende. Visits 23, join Club 2077 VIP. Yes. Average time spent in Club 21 minutes. Tips and money spent at bar, etc. Negligible. Dolls, F, Chicana, fetishes, food. Other, owner and sole employee of a Scop Dog stand. Single, pays for protection to the Valentinos. Not directly involved in the gang, witnessed a cyber psycho attack as a teenager, ever since then afraid of becoming one himself. I find it kind of disconcerting that they apparently have that detailed information about their customers. I mean, stuff like that could be used for blackmail and all kinds of shady
Tiger
stuff.
Claw's moonlight is peeping Toms. Always got eyes on their dolls. Know what goes on in these booths. Then, data mine the behavioral chips.
Saw that twist coming a mile away.
Had a hunch? Still, wonder if it's for their own use or for sale. And who'd be buying?
Yeah, clearly they use this place to, gather information of all sorts. Jennifer Bates visits 82, joined Club 2071 VIP, no average time spent in club 28 minutes, tips and money spent at bar etc. negligible, dolls M, no preference, fetishes SM, likes to dominate. Other, most likely connected to Militech, manages a second-hand electronics shack, married, 2 children. Thomas Briggs visits 6, join Club 2074, VIP no, average time spent in club 92 minutes, tips and money spent at the bar, average, dolls F, Caucasians, fetishes, large breasts. Other, truck driver, has nomad roots, family settled during infancy, twice divorced, painfully shy. Important, attacked by a doll in unknown circumstances, suffered severe injuries. According to a private investigator hired by Maiko Maeda, the likelihood that he was the target was slim to none. Monitoring required and compensation due if we want him to give up on the idea of suing the club. I wonder if this is a guy who got attacked by Evelyn. Since, he wasn't the target. Club attacked. On Wednesday at approximately 1:50 a.m., a Netrunner attack took place on booth 11. Okay, so it was Wednesday. The witness was Thomas Briggs, yep, that customer we just read about, who was in a session with a doll jacked into the system. As a result of the attack, he went into shock and presented psychosomatic symptoms. It was found that the Netrunner attack induced a psychotic episode in the doll. In anticipation of a possible all-out assault on Clouds at 2:06 a.m., all of Cloud security was requested on the premises, and 10 minutes later, Tiger Claw's reinforcement was called. Luckily, booth 11 was the Netrunner's sole target. Mr. Briggs received first aid and was transferred to a psychiatric clinic. As of today, Friday, the doll is not suitable for use. Okay, so they kept her here for a few more days, but she wasn't doing great. And then this guy just gave her away to some ripper dog. Anyway, let's turn this off just in case. But yeah, I guess we actually got a good amount of useful information out of this. From the computer and from the guy himself. And okay, now we can use this elevator to get out of here. Let's go. Ground floor it is. Okay, and now we are back here, and we can finally leave this place again.
You may take your weapons.
Oh, right. I almost forgot that I left them here. Collect your weapons from the weapons locker.
A pleasant day to you. The next time you have that urge for Clouds, don't wait.
Yeah, I think I had enough of this. Oh, I can talk to her about her work. Okay, sure, why not?
So how's this all work?
An algorithm pilots
Okay,
the
this
doll's
is
motor
just
functions.
this is just about
it
what
takes
we've
your
already
profile data and
talked to her
transforms
about.
into experiences.
It's not really
in real
about her
time.
work, it's just about
Memory
how
dampers on the doll's behavioral
this
chip
thing
block
works.
any recall of the session.
So there'll be no trace of the meeting.
Well, I could say yes, but that would strip it of mystery and
Let's just
You're
skip
saying
this.
that
Consider my...
Alright. take the elevator to the ground floor. Okay.
So hold on.
Got a real charm, this place. In that slimy, subterranean kind of
That's
way.
infidelity.
Think we'll find her there? See, dollhouses still aren't your thing.
How's that any
Yeah, do you think we will
different
find her
from
there?
dollhouse ass?
Think Fingers has got her? Think we'll find her there?
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head
No
right
feeling
now.
Going on, no thinking, no
Fair
awareness,
enough.
just empty. Might as
And I
well
guess
be
dollhouses
latex,
aren't your thing.
masturbation,
See, your opinion about dollhouses hasn't changed?
Oh, but it has. Before, I wouldn't have touched one with a 10-mile pole. Now I'm thinking a fire'd really make this place shine.
So basically, it has gotten worse. Well, can't really blame you for that, to be honest. But okay, I guess we will take the elevator. Is it actually coming? Okay, it is. Alright. And ground floor it is. Got any interesting news here? Oh, what the hell? Is
Hello, Night City.
the elevator shaking?
With N54 News, and this is your local latest. The NCPD has urged caution.
Uh-oh. No, it's not the
You had a
elevator.
plan. You tried. It fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find Helmet.
In extreme cases, even death. In
Yeah, it's not the
response to
elevator that's
increased
shaking,
gang
it's
activity,
V.
the mayor's office has raised the public threat level.
Yep.
The hell's that?
Relic malfunction detected. Oh, great.
No, damn it.
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommiss before we learn how to rip the chip out.
As if you would care for that.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Ask you what the hell you want from me, fucked in the head worse than me. Yeah, what exactly do you want from me?
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling, and I plan to do it.
How?
That's what I need you for.
Gonna make a terrorist of me, funny guy, for some idea or to square a grudge? Yeah, is it just about vengeance?
But why? Fighting for some dated ideal? Pursuing a personal vendetta?
You don't need to know. Here to get me from point A to point B. Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need. And Makoshi's how we grab it.
Okay. You're just a hallucination. I mean, sadly, he's a bit more than that.
You know, you're just an irritating hallucination, right? Just ignore
And you're a
you.
walking corpse. Should just wait till your mind shrivels to nothing and frees up space for me.
You fucking asshole.
But as should be obvious, I've decided to help you. Need to find something first. 7 letters. Starts with an M.
Okay, well, I'll bite. Tell me more about Mikoshi.
Okay, so this Makoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
I am following, yes.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Mikoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Me and Mikoshi, how are we linked to it all? Cut to the chase. Yeah, exactly how will this work?
Still don't see how Mikoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are ya? 50 years back, ops on the human mind. Mikoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine.
Arasaka, how you plan to destroy this time? Yeah, got any ideas? Because blowing up the towers apparently didn't work.
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time bomb's named Alt Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is.
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need.
Well, can you be any less cryptic about this? But whatever.
For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Mikoshi.
I guess we can try that. I'm still not convinced that it's going to help me in particular, but I don't really have that much to lose, huh? And I mean, he has a point. He really only needs to wait and, at some point he will have taken over these bodies, so he doesn't really need me at the moment, doesn't really need to help me, he can just play for time. So I guess there is no harm in at least trying to, help him, and maybe something good will come out for us as well. But yeah, it looks like this little episode with the malfunction has passed and I can walk normally again. And it looks like the quest is finished. And we got a new one. Go to Jig Jig Street and I can call Judy first. So this would be the next part. Looking for Evelyn, specifically at that Ripper's place. Anyway, let me take all of this. So, we have a bit of time left in this episode. Not really enough to do anything useful. So this might be a good time for a bit more Codex reading, right? Let me go in my journal and let's continue to read a little bit. Sure, why not read a few articles here. NC Nightlife. Drinks, dancing, debauchery. If you're a dance head like us, don't miss out Lizzie's. You'll find no better brain dance club in the city, no matter how deep you dig. Modern boxes, solid tech, but most important, the catalog, chock full of nearly any experience you can imagine. You'll find everything you need to get your fast or slow, nasty or classy, and everything in between. Don't let the girls at the front door scare you off or kill your buzz. They're wary of newcomers, but once you get in, they'll treat you like one of their own. Trust us, give Lizzie's a try, and you'll never go anywhere else. Yeah, we've been to that place before. Now the afterlife, that's a different story. Sure, you can cut loose and have a good time there, but the afterlife is a place of business above all else. Want to meet with a fixer about a job that needs doing, discuss important gig details with a client over drinks, or maybe just sit back and people watch to see the comings and goings of the NC Underworld's biggest merc and fixer names? The afterlife is a great place for all of the above, the only place really. If you're looking for the city's marquee events, you'll find yourself at Riot, chart-topping playlist live performances from the brightest stars, both local and from around the world, DJ battles, unique music show, and media-packed album premieres. Sound like you're seen, don't miss out on Riot. I don't think I've been at this place so far. Morgan Blackhand, Street Iron. In an age of thousands of target tracing add-ons and a smorgasbord of firearms with Kiroshi optics modules and other bells and whistles, let's pause for a second to examine an undying classic, constitutional arms liberty model. People sometimes forget that technology isn't perfect. Even if your device hasn't betrayed you yet, one day it will. The day will come when you'll have to pick up your gun with your own hand, aim with your own naked eyes, and pull the trigger. Old school, and followers of the old school always knew that the best choice was a liberty. Simple enough to hammer a nail, complex enough to mow down a dozen gangoons in seconds. So this is a gun. Huh. I didn't expect that. Big 5 employers in Night City 2077. It's that time of the year again. We present our list of the biggest and best corps to work for in Night City. Who offers paid vacation? Who pays for employees' trauma team insurance policies? Who provides discounts for daycare and child bodyguard services? Child bodyguard services, great. Have a look at our rankings below. Somewhat unsurprisingly, Arasaka is first. Coming in again this year in our number 1 spot, the Japanese Zaibatsu Juggernaut employees can expect to be fit with the latest cyberware technology with a loyalty obligation of only 20 years. I guess the loyalty obligation is something that the employees have to make when they join the corporation, that they will be loyal for 20 years. At number 2, Militech. The American arms giant provides its employees with up to 50% discounts on all Militech weapons. With a deal that good, you'd be able to put an MK-31 heavy machine gun under the Christmas tree for everyone in the family. Just what you want for Christmas, right? Number 3, Biotechnica. Our 2077 bronze medal goes to Biotechnica, who offers up 6 paid vacation days a year. 6! Which is apparently a good deal. Number 4, Kang Tao. China's largest tech and arms manufacturer treats its employees to a gold membership with Trauma Team. Never spend a single minute of your 50-year loyalty pledge worrying about paying for health coverage. 50 years. Okay. And number 5, Night Corp. While this hometown product can't compete with the biggest international players in terms of budget or ambition, they certainly know how to spoil their stuff. Night Corp snuck into our Big 5 after a recent announcement to reduce the mandatory work week to just 80 hours. They are a must apply for all your family-focused folks out there. Yeah, this just screams like work-life balance, right? The 80-hour work. Also, is this really very objective? I mean, we've heard before that one magazine was accused of giving fake rankings for like universities because they were paid by Arasaka. So what are the odds that Arasaka is paying the person who wrote this as well? Healthcare and traffic safety. Trauma Team leads the way. Second-rate equipment, undertrained medical professionals, and high death rates. This is the best Night City's public emergency service have to offer. In addition to poor performance metrics, so too has their public image suffered. Scandals involving city EMTs colluding with scavengers have gone from rare to commonplace. Recent cuts in municipal healthcare spending have led to the outright collapse of a medical system that already underperformed by most standards in the developed world. Ironically, this so-called reform resulted in a greater drain of doctors, nurses, paramedics, and dispatchers from the public sector. Where quality healthcare was spotty before, now too is even calling the emergency hotline. Should you be among the lucky to reach a dispatcher, expect more than half hour for an ambulance to arrive. And should you not bleed out before reaching the hospital, you're even less likely to find an available bed. Recent data shows survival rate for traffic accidents in Night City at a meager 70%. 17%? What? For comparison, the average rate for traffic accidents across all trauma team policies is 91%. Response time is guaranteed to never exceed 3 minutes. Heaven on earth? No, the minimum we all deserve. But only a very few can afford, I presume. Something to keep in mind as you plan your personal budget. Purchase Trauma Team's Platinum level coverage for the cost of gold. And safeguard your life today. Limited time offer. So this is basically just an advertisement for Trauma Team. By telling you how bad the public health sector is, of course. Arasaka and ornithology, 3 Japanese words to know. As conversations over factionalism within Arasaka heat up, many industry insiders wonder about the company's future trajectory. If you struggle to understand the complicated inner machinations of the world's largest arms manufacturer, look no further than the obscure science of ornithology. Yes, that's right, the study of birds can help. At least in a sense. There are 3 Japanese words every corporate player ought to be familiar with: Kiji, Hato, and Taka. Kiji, green pheasant. This bird has long held cultural and symbolic significance in Japan. One can admire the world's last living specimens at Hanako Arasako's private preserve on the island of Shikoku. But the word Kiji also bears meaning among the factional identities within Arasaka. This group, with Hanako at its center, consists primarily of conservative technocrats who wish to follow the course set by Saburo Arasaka himself. In his daughter Hanako, they see a guiding force to maintain the old order and stability within the corporation. Hato, dove. The symbolism of the dove is recognized far and wide. The symbol also aptly captures the character of a much smaller faction within the company led by Michiko Arasaka, daughter of the late Kei and niece to Hanako. This liberal wing of the corporation has unified those who seek deeper reforms. Although they currently hold little influence, they enjoy growing popularity among some politicians and media personalities. Taka, hawk. As symbolic as the dove is, so too is the hawk. This faction, headed by Yorinobu Arasaka, often prefers to take the most direct and uncompromising solutions. Both stubborn and temperamental, he resembles Saburo, which has given him wide support among the more militant-minded Arasaka Corp elite. However, his more pro-Western inclinations and ideas that are innovative as they are controversial have weakened his support from the board's loyal traditionalists. You can learn more about Arasaka family genealogy from the 8-book series 2 Centuries in the Clover's Shadow, available in stores soon. Interesting. So we have different factions inside Arasaka. We've heard about Hanako before, and clearly Yorinobu, but not about the other person here, Michiko. So maybe we get to meet the other big players at some point as well. Also, this might be useful for me. The Relic, why all the fuss? For years, experts in the field of cybernetics, neurology, and psychology have been desperately trying to merge human consciousness with silicon. Until now, their efforts have been unsuccessful. Though scientists have managed to create artificial intelligences that can compare or indeed surpass human intellect, copying the human eye has remained beyond our capabilities. Attempts to do so have merely resulted in sophisticated chatbots, digital beings capable of mimicking human speech and mannerisms but devoid of self-awareness. Today, experts from Arasaka announced a breakthrough. The newest project, dubbed the Relic, allows human minds to be copied onto shards no larger than a cred chip. What's more, the shard can be slotted into one's neural port, allowing its user to hear and see digitized personality constructs. That's exactly what's happening to me right now. Sadly, I haven't been able to personally examine the specifications of this remarkable piece of technology. Access to the relic is heavily restricted by Arasaka, and only a small select group of testers are allowed to participate in the program. I didn't volunteer for this though. Unsurprisingly, these testers are among the wealthiest and most influential people in the world, precisely the kinds of people Arasaka would like to have in its pocket. For the ordinary consumers reading this, don't expect the relic to hit mass markets anytime soon. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure why this one is still marked as unread, because I'm pretty sure I've read all of it. But I guess that's enough Codex reading for now. And I suppose for the next episode I will probably go back to some side missions again. But for now, let's call it a day. As always, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.
Maybe something to fix up some of the units too.